third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 there, and it'll give the Giants a first down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover
to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Roethlisberger going to throw it. Buying time to his left. And now he'll let this one go. He's got him in. Complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. And defensively, maybe an opportunity miss there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our...
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the longtime Colt Bob Sanders. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't...
Robert Woods, 20, 10, 5, and he's into the end zone. Unbelievable. A defensive collapse on the final play, and Charles, they can tie him with a PAT.
I cannot believe that. And that touchdown means a decision has to be made.
Overtime, they're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Giants are going to get the football back. And New York set to take the field. Their defense did its job. Got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
That part 1 is done, now part 2. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. To the left side here for Eifert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Johnson, and that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. And complete to Moncrief over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. Well, the offense lining up 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Johnson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Carr, and it's incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there, you know, kind of like put it up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. And that time almost intercepted. That would have changed things here in overtime, but instead, 2nd down. 2nd down following the incompletion. From the gun, it's Carr. That is caught. And he's brought down. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
1st down and goal. The offense knocking on the door. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here.
So often you hear defensive coaches talk about we need all 11 on every play in order to be a good run-stopping unit. And sometimes it starts to sound a little cliche. But did you see the free safety on that play? Knifing through and running down the ball carrier. A huge, huge play. And when you have a free safety who can run like that, you've got to turn him loose.
Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint.